the Taliban are back.
Afghans are thronging to Kabul's airport.
Celebratory gunfire into the night sky as the last US plane pulled up and away.
On August 15, 2021, the Taliban seized Kabul. It was a remarkably easy operation. The speed with which the Taliban were able to take the city and place themselves at the seat of power surprised even the Taliban themselves. By the end of the month, the United States was finally out of Afghanistan after 2 decades of war. President Joe Biden had pledged to have American troops out of the country before the 20th anniversary of 9/11. And while he made good on that promise, the withdrawal itself was violent, it was chaotic. For starters, after spending more than $2 trillion on the war, $88 billion of which went to train and fund the Afghan military, many hoped Afghan institutions would be more resilient following the U.S. pullout. In fact, American intelligence suggested that it would be months or even years before the Afghan military lost its fight to the Taliban. It took 11 days. 1 year later, Afghanistan remains in shambles. For the Taliban, it turns out governing has been rather hard compared to conquering. The government faces sanctions and has yet to make any friends on the international stage. Food shortages abound. The economy is near collapse. Foreign assistance has been all but cut off. The country's GDP is expected to decline by 34% in 2022. The lives of women and girls have also been destroyed since the Taliban took charge, according to a report by Amnesty International. The group has documented instances of torture, disappearances, and mass arrests, and they found that the Taliban has systematically violated women and girls' right to education, work, and free movement. Thousands of Afghans who helped the American war effort and qualify for what's called a special immigrant visa remain stranded in the country today and fear for their lives and the safety of their families. And those Afghans lucky enough to flee the country amidst the chaos of the U.S. withdrawal, many still remain in legal limbo, unable to work, unsure whether they will actually be permanently settled in the United States. But with more than 2,300 American military lives lost in Afghanistan and roughly 46,000 Afghan civilians killed during the war, most Americans do believe that withdrawal was the right decision. And despite the widening humanitarian crisis in the country, the administration still counts it as a win as well, with National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan telling ABC earlier this month that the killing of al-Qaida leader Ayman al-Zawahiri from a balcony in Kabul vindicated the president's decision to leave.